What if I told you that the biggest reason people suffer is not bad luck? It is not failure. It is not even other people. It is because they are fighting reality itself. Richard Feynman once said, "Nature cannot be fooled." Today, I want to share how this simple statement completely transformed the way I see success, relationships, spirituality, health, and even happiness. Because whether we accept it or not, reality always gets the final vote. Growing up, I believed life worked differently. I thought if I wanted something badly enough, reality would somehow bend. I thought hard work automatically guaranteed success. I thought good intention always produced good outcomes. I thought believing something strongly made it true. Then life became my teacher and reality became my classroom. One of the first lessons came from something very simple. Imagine standing at the edge of a building. You can believe gravity doesn't exist. You can argue against it. You can write books explaining why it shouldn't work. You can gather thousands of supporters who agree with you. But if you jump, gravity wins. Every single time. Nature cannot be fooled. This is what made Richard Feynman one of history's greatest scientists. He wasn't interested in comforting stories, he wanted truth. His philosophy was simple. Reality doesn't care about our opinions. Reality responds to what is true. And here is where it becomes personal. Many of us spend years trying to fool reality. We tell ourselves we are healthy while ignoring our bodies. We tell ourselves relationships are fine while avoiding difficult conversations. We tell ourselves we are happy while secretly feeling empty. We tell ourselves we are growing while repeating the same habits. Reality patiently waits, then eventually sends the bill. Nature always collects. Think about a farmer. A farmer cannot plant weeds and expect weeds. The soil doesn't negotiate. The season doesn't compromise. Nature responds to what is planted, not to what is wished for. Yet in life, many people do exactly the opposite. They plant procrastination and expect achievement. They plant negativity and expect peace. They plant distraction and expect mastery. They plant fear and expect confidence. Then they are shocked by the harvest. Nature cannot be fooled, and neither can the deeper laws of life. This principle appears everywhere. In philosophy, the ancient Stoics understood it. They realized suffering often comes from resisting what is, not from what is happening. The events had resistant motivation. Imagine being stuck in traffic. The traffic exists. That's the reality. Now imagine spending the next hour angry, frustrated, complaining, and mentally fighting the situation. The traffic remains exactly the same. But your suffering doubles. Why? Because you're arguing with reality, and reality always wins. The Stoics taught something revolutionary. Accept reality first, then act wisely within it. Acceptance is not surrender, it is clarity. Spiritual traditions discovered the same truth. Whether you study Buddhism, Christian mysticism, Taoism, or contemplative traditions around the world, one lesson appears repeatedly. Awakening begins when illusion ends. Many people think spiritual growth means escaping reality, but genuine spirituality does the opposite. It helps us see reality more clearly, not less. The ego loves fantasy, the soul loves truth. The ego says, "I already know." The soul says, "Teach me." The ego says, "This shouldn't be happening." The soul asks, "What can I learn from this?" And this shift changes everything. Now let's talk about the unconscious mind, because this is where the quote becomes truly fascinating. Most people believe they are making conscious decisions, but psychologists estimate that much of our behaviors happen automatically. Patterns, habits, emotional reactions, and conditioned responses. Think about driving a familiar route. Sometimes you drive and barely remember the journey. Your conscious was operating the vehicle. The same thing happens in life. Many people are unconsciously creating results while consciously wanting something different. They want peace but feed anxiety. They want success but feed discomfort. They want confidence but practice self-doubt. Their conscious goals and unconscious habits are moving in the opposite directions, and reality reflects the habits, not the wishes, because nature cannot be fooled. So, how do we awaken the unconscious? How do we stop living on autopilot? Let me share 3 practical exercises that changed my perspective. Exercise number 1, the reality audit. Every evening, ask yourself, what stories did I tell myself today? And what actually happened? Notice the difference. Reality is often simpler than our mental narratives. This exercise trains honesty, and honesty is the beginning of wisdom. Exercise number 2. Observe without judging. For 5 minutes daily, simply watch your thoughts. Do not fight them. Do not chase them. Just observe. Soon you will notice something incredible. You are not every thought you think. You are the awareness observing those thoughts. And that awareness creates freedom. Exercise number 3. Follow the evidence. Whenever you make an important decision, ask yourself, what do the facts say? Not my fears, not my wishes, not my assumptions, the facts. This single habit can save you years of unnecessary suffering. Let me give you a real life example. Imagine someone wants financial freedom. They watch motivational videos, read books, create vision boards, talk endlessly about success. But when they examine reality, they discover they spend more than they earn, they avoid learning valuable skill, they waste hours scrolling social media, they postpone difficult tasks. The dream isn't the problem, the mismatch with reality is. Once reality is faced honestly, transformation becomes possible. Nature is not punishing them. Nature is simply reflecting their actions. One reason this lesson is so powerful is because it removes excuses. And strangely enough, that's liberating. If reality reflects our actions, then our future is not random. It becomes something we can influence, not control completely, but influence significantly. Every healthy habit matters. Every act of courage matters. Every honest conversation matters. Every small improvement matters. Nature notices all of it. So today, when something is not working in my life, I ask a different question. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? I ask myself, what truth am I not seeing yet? That question changes everything. Because growth begins where self deception ends, wisdom begins where excuses end, and freedom begins where reality is welcomed. As we close, remember this: reality is not your enemy, nature is not against you, truth is not trying to punish you, truth is trying to guide you. Every challenge, every setback, every success, every lesson, they are all invitations to align ourselves more deeply with reality. Richard Feynman understood that nature cannot be fooled. The great philosophers understood it. The mystics understood it. And sooner or later, every one of us learns it. The question is, will you learn through awareness or through unnecessary suffering? The choice is ours. If today's message resonated with you, comment below. What truth changed your life? I'd love to hear your perspective. If you found value in this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to Nova Wisdom Gems. And if you'd like to support the growth of this channel and help us continue creating high quality content exploring philosophy, spirituality, consciousness, psychology, and the deeper laws of reality, you will find the support links in the description below. Your support helps bring this conversation to people around the world. Until next time, stay curious, stay conscious, and remember, reality may be challenging, but it is always the doorway to wisdom. See you in the next episode.